Picture this. On a quiet street in a small New England town, there's an old Victorian house that's been empty for decades. Well, almost empty. You see, this is where I first encountered Sarah Mitchell, though she hasn't been Sarah Mitchell for over 80 years now. Back in 1943, Sarah was just a bright-eyed pianist practicing for her debut at Carnegie Hall. Her fingers would dance across the keys, creating melodies that could make angels weep. But Sarah never made it to that performance. On a cold December night, a fire broke out while she slept. The smoke alarms hadn't been invented yet, and by the time anyone noticed, it was too late. They say tragedy leaves an imprint, like a fingerprint on glass. Sarah's spirit remained, bound to the charred piano that had been her everything. But here's where things get truly unsettling. Sarah didn't just stay, she evolved. At first it was subtle. Visitors would hear phantom piano music late at night, beautiful but tinged with sadness. Then people started noticing more. The temperature would drop dramatically in certain rooms. Objects would move on their own, always in a graceful, almost choreographed way, as if following an invisible conductor. But Sarah's most chilling ability? She can possess any musical instrument. I've seen it myself. Violins playing without a musician, guitars strumming in empty rooms. And if you listen carefully to the melody, you can hear her story. The dreams she never fulfilled, the life she never got to live. The most haunting part? Sometimes when the moon is full and the night is still, Sarah creates a symphony of the impossible. Every instrument in the house plays at once. A beautiful but terrifying orchestra conducted by unseen hands. The music builds to a crescendo that sounds like a scream, before falling into dead silence. Local kids dare each other to spend the night in Sarah's house, but few make it past midnight. Because that's when she appears, a translucent figure in a white dress, fingers moving gracefully through the air, conducting her ghostly orchestra. Her face is beautiful but sad, forever frozen in that moment between life and death, between dream and tragedy. I've tried to help her move on, to find peace. But perhaps some spirits aren't meant to rest. Perhaps Sarah's music is her way of holding on to the dream she never got to realize. So if you're ever passing through town and hear piano music late at night, just remember, some performances are meant to last forever, even after the curtain falls.